Welcome to On-Demand Training by LeveragePoint. Thanks for joining. In this demo, you'll see different views of the same value proposition and how those views can be set up and utilized effectively by sales teams throughout different stages in the sales cycle. In the first view, the case study, you set the stage. This example is from a fictitious software solution, Traycom, used by financial services firms for trading compliance. It shows a problem similar customers to your prospect may have and how Traycom can help. As you know, the LeveragePoint interface allows you to customize your value proposition throughout your sales calls. To start, we'll personalize for our brokerage prospect, Jones Adams, to begin the engagement process. This slide is designed to see whether all three of these potential benefits resonate with the prospect on the line. Customers often have different needs. For example, perhaps risk reduction isn't high on their priority list. LeveragePoint allows the sales rep to test and identify that right off the bat. In the next slide, we can see typical results Traycom achieved for this customer by displaying the financial benefits. Now we've begun a somewhat financial conversation without talking about prices too early. The primary goal here is to engage the customer and talk about the benefits similar customers receive. Moving through the case study view, we look more into the nature of the customer. This slide shows the customer had 10,000 employees, an average cost to replace an employee of $25,000, and total trades per year of 810,000. This opens conversation to adapt the assumptions to the prospect on the line. For example, the prospect could have a larger workforce. We can make a big firm with 25,000. We can adjust the cost to replace an employee. And as we make these adjustments, we can see the value proposition recalculate results as well, creating something unique to the prospect. Next, sales can look at the relative cost analysis and see if their solution is worth it to the prospect. The sales rep can decide whether they want to go this deep into financials at this stage by either hiding or displaying the different slides LeveragePoint provides in the case study view. Our aim in this meeting is to qualify the opportunity and get the right next meeting with the right people in the room. Moving to that next meeting, we present a value analysis view of that same case study information. This view shows the problems the customer faces in a different visual way, but with consistent messages and images. Again, we can have the prospect confirm that all three of these are challenges for them. Once we confirm at this stage in the sales cycle, we'll want to look more deeply at the individual value drivers. For example, administrative efficiency. On this slide, we see a general qualitative and quantitative analysis, and we can talk about a per employee administrative cost. As we move through the presentation, we can also look at the assumptions for the customer and adjust and customize them accordingly. For example, the reporting cost per trade. LeveragePoint allows you to modify and adjust the math behind your value proposition without hindering the sales presentation. Often, you only want to go as deep as the questions go. As we modify and adapt throughout our value analysis conversation with the prospect, we end up with the summary of the prospect's unique value proposition. During the closing stage of the sales cycle, we now use the business case view, where we host all the information we've captured in previous meetings. We still can refine some of the assumptions as we are always learning things about the customer. This is where we relate all of the proven value back to pricing. The previous views did not include pricing. This stage allows us to display different kinds of pricing models. In this particular case study, Traycom used seat-based versus transaction-based pricing. The LeveragePoint platform makes comparing pricing models easy and flexible, seamlessly bringing the deal to a close. This approach has proven results. LeveragePoint customers like yourself report 5 to 15% higher close rates and 5 to 25% higher price outcomes on deals where a LeveragePoint value proposition is used. That concludes today's on-demand training. If you're interested in learning more or furthering your training, please contact our customer success team. Thanks for watching.